Hey, I'm back. Are you back? Well, thanks for showing up. Today, it's going to be a great day for you. You know why? Because number one, you're watching this video or listening to me because I have a great voice. Number two, it's my Monday, and everyone says Mondays suck. But I think Mondays are great because I get to go to sleep tomorrow. My kids aren't in school. That's a good thing. I always look for the positive out of the negatives, even if there's a lot of negatives. Yes, I know. Not going back to school. But I can tell you right now, I think everyone likes the look of a positive than a negative. Because negatives do not look sexy. It just doesn't look right. But that's what keeps us going, right? We're here, we're attentive, we're present in our life, meaning we are aware of who we are, where we are, what we're doing, what we want to do. Sounds like a bunch of jargon, I know. But it's not, I promise. Sometimes I like to just sit here in silence as I'm driving to work, which is most of the time anyways, because I don't sit there and talk to myself. I think, but I don't talk to myself. I listen to the radio. It's pretty much the easiest thing to do when you're trying to get to work. It's it's easy to focus on other things than what you're about to do, especially the things that you have to do. You might not like to do them, but this could be the day. This could be your day that you might have enough time to get to that other thing that you wanted to do. Maybe this is the last day, and it doesn't matter if you like the job or not, right? It could be your last day, but it could also be 10 months or 10 years down the road. But you got to work and you got to play, right? Everyone's got to do that. Even if you don't want to choose the best thing for yourself, it'll be chosen for you because society and everything else says you have to do this or that. So working is the necessity, right? So providing for your family or yourself or whatever is your thing, and that is your responsibility in life as a person, as a human being. That's it. Providing is the easiest thing, and that's just as easy as doing the stupidest thing ever and going to bed, going to sleep, not really having much of a life, maybe, but waking up, going to work, and repeating it over and over and over and over and over again till you get older. That's the whole point. The whole point is you have to provide, because it also gives you exercise, right? It also gets you out of the house. It also gets you doing other things, communicating. It also gets you, maybe sharing interest in liking things, being a human being, interacting. It's the greatest thing ever invented in life, and that is people. People are the greatest thing in life. You got to cherish it always. Even if you don't want to, even if you don't think it's the greatest thing in the world, even if you don't think we all choose the right things, but we're all still alive for the time being. And yeah, sounds like a good thing. At least I think for the most bad that we've ever done in our history of humanity, the greatest things have moved us forward in life, and most people don't realize it, right? The simplest things, like having a bathroom inside your house. the greatest concept ever, right? Ever. Of course, it wasn't the greatest thing in probably the beginning, The proof of concept probably didn't go very well, and there probably was a mess. But I gotta say, it's done the greatest thing in our society, in human beings in general. That's the smallest thing. Taking showers. Smallest thing, right? Take that stuff for granted. I know it sounds dumb, but it's true. Like, I didn't have to go through it when I was a kid, but I had to deal with it, going camping and stuff, growing up. But I just, I always look at it, I'm like, that is a big deal. It's a really big deal. It keeps you connected with your home. It is your home, wherever you have your throne, or your bathroom, your shower, whatever it is. Like, that's the simplest thing. And I know it sounds really weird to say, hey, be thankful for your sink or whatever. No. Just be thankful for how you're getting it, because it didn't used to be like that, right? So, like, it used to be a lot harder to make money and pay your bills, and there was a lot more people not able to afford the things that we are able to now. But to the thankfulness of evolution, we've created so much stuff now. The stuff's going to get so much cheaper, right? So it's going to be easier to consume or obtain certain things, or a lot of things that you weren't able to when you were younger. It's just going to happen. That is evolution. But be thankful for the simplest things that you have. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I don't sit there and think about it all day long. I let my kids know, say, hey, this is how it was when I was a kid. It sucked. So, like, it is like 100 billion times better than what it was when I was a kid. So I tell them all those stories, and they either laugh or they don't believe us. So we show them, how long it took to get on the internet, stuff like that, the smallest things. I'm like, you take all this little stuff for granted, and when you get older, like, this little stuff is going to mean the world to you, because you'd be like, well, this is the speed when I was younger. Now look at it. We're going to speed up so much that everything is going to be available at all times. And that's going to be kind of a good thing for most businesses and people, and maybe a bad thing for consumption and cleanliness of the planet. So that's one thing that I don't think about all the time, but I just know that's a thing. Like, I always, when people talk about this and that, I'm like, this is where it leads, or this could happen, and then I just go off on that rabbit hole. I don't know why, but I say all that because I just say, just be thankful for the things you have, because it's easy to take for granted just about everything. It is easy. So, yeah. I don't know. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good weekend. I hope that wasn't a downer or anything like that. Something off the top of my head. Yeah. Peace out.